My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this by the way is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club, you can put a rod, alignment rod in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. Take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion, and if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions. A little bit of side bend.
Okay.
Means your right shoulder's below your left. Well, it should be, right? Because your right hand's below your left.
Right, yeah.
So I'm going to put this girl up here because I love this girl's swing. All right. Her ball position is inside of her left shoe.
Okay.
Which is where I want yours, just inside your left shoe. Your stance may be a little wide. I like to see your ankles directly underneath your hips. I want you to stack your load-bearing joints. You're too wide here. You see, your left ankle is you're just too wide. Now, why is that important in your golf swing? You can't pivot. You have no transfer of weight. Think about it. If you get too wide, how are you going to transfer to your front leg?
Right.
So you're not transferring your weight. And this is why you pull a lot of shots. What I'm going to show you here on this swing is her left hip is going to move about 10 inches. When she gets to the top, this is where you got to start to shift. And this hip's going to go toward the target, the width of her thigh. That much, at least.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that's what's got to happen in your swing. I'm not convinced that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's a lot
Look
of...
how far.
Yeah, right. So what are you noticing? Exactly what you just said. There's a lot of lateral shift.
Yeah.
So on the backswing, you lose a little bit of brace in the lower body. You move behind it, but there's no lateral shift. That's a good impact position, by the way. That's a really good impact position, but you don't have enough lateral movement. Your left hip should be to the front of that line, where her left hip is, where her left knee is. The outside of her left hip should be. I got to get you a little more narrow. That's it.
Okay.
But I liked your swing. Now look, if we can get your stance just a little bit closer together, you're going to be able to transfer your weight. That's better. Yep.